So guys, good evening to every one of you and welcome to my live broadcast once again. So how is everybody doing? Welcome to my live broadcast. This evening I'm gonna speak on one or two things that affects African society. So as you join me, I would like you to like and share. Invite more people to be part of this broadcast because we learn every day. I keep telling you guys that as far as we are alive, we are students. You know what I mean? We are still in school. We learn every day. So bring in more guys. Come here, let's reason together. There was one cross-dresser who was unalived 2 days ago. This is why I'm here. You got it. This is why I am here. So let us take a look at it. Well guys, as you join me, like and share, invite more people to join us. Let's spend this beautiful evening together. It is 15 minutes to 8 p.m. in Vienna, Austria. So I'm gonna keep creating awareness, keep saying things the way it is. I'll keep calling a spade a spade. You got it. So as you join me, like and share, bring in more people, let's learn because we learn every day. We learn every day. I'm here to discuss the mother of a cross-dresser who once lived in Abuja. Well guys, I don't need to, I don't want to rush it. I want more of my co-fans to join me before I start broadcasting. You know how we do it. I want more of majestically money. Good to see you. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. So that's why I'm here. I got the news and somebody told me about the death of the guy. Somebody told me about the death of the guy, how the guy was, murdered and things like that, man. I said I'm gonna come and speak up again about it tonight. We learn every day. So guys, hope you enjoyed our afternoon program, afternoon broadcast. Abijad Dutta, I'm doing good. How are you doing too? Hope you are doing good. Good to see you. Abujet, where are you watching me from? Are you from Pakistan or India? Because most of my followers are from India, Pakistan, these areas. Yes, I said it. I said most of my followers, my subscribers on YouTube are Indians. Lizzie Clark, long time. Lizzie, it has been ages. It has been ages I've not seen you. How have you been? I've not seen you. There are times I thought about you, but I decided not to disturb you. I thought you might be busy. That was why I did not write you. Yeah, things are going good. Things are going good. Yes, as far as there is life, everything is okay. As far as we are alive, we are good. So, This evening, I'm out once again to create awareness about the death of a cross-dresser. They call him, some say homosexual. He was a homosexual and things like that. We are going to look into this tonight. We are going to look into it tonight, into this tonight. Okay? I don't want to rush this broadcast, this program. So, just like and share, invite. I don't want to waste time. Maybe I'll spend 1 hour or thereabouts and then we are done. Bring in more people, like and share. Jordan, sir, I appreciate you. Jordan, thank you for the likes. Thank you. Bow, bow. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Like and share. Bring in more people. Let's discuss this issue tonight. Let's discuss this issue tonight. Seems I'm going to put up. It's not yet time for me. If you're watching those that are watching me on YouTube, please like and share. Bring in more people. Bow, I appreciate you for the likes. Thank you. That will attract more viewers. These are the things I've been talking about. Showing kindness. As you share and like, you are supporting this platform. That's it. If you come and like and share, you are supporting this platform in your own way. You got it. And I appreciate you for doing that. So we are still, there are not so many people here. I've got to wait for more people to join us before I start with my talk. Okay? Or do I start now? There are not so many people. How come a lot more, almost the same number of people are watching me on YouTube? Well, you see, many of you that have been following this page have seen how I speak up against religious people. I usually speak up against religious people. Yes. Why I usually speak up against religious people is because most Africans are Christians or Muslims. Majority of African people are Christians and Muslims. Paradise, he said extremes are dangerous. How do you mean? Paradise, you said extremes are dangerous. How do you mean? When you make a comment, make a comment that we can understand, complete comment, so that I can understand what people are here reading your comments too. So when you make a comment, try to make people understand. Okay, the fanatics. Okay, now I understand you. The fanatics. At least now I know. The fanatics. Now, I was talking about religious people. Paradise, okay, I understand you now. Thank you. Now I understood you. Now, we have been seeing some men come out as homosexuals to talk that they are homosexuals. We have also seen some women come out to say they are lesbians. Guys, please, I want more people to join us so that we can learn from this broadcast. Even while I was living in Africa, when I was living in Africa, I saw some men who came out, their actions and their way of life then was that of homosexuals. Okay. Guys, as you are, nobody is liking, nobody's sharing, nobody's bringing more people. Well, we've got to, I mean, I'm here to create awareness, but, well, people may join later. Now, let me keep talking. William, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you. I want more people to join us. I cannot talk to few people. Normally, we are supposed to be like over 100, 150, 200 people, but just share the thing fast, bring in more people. Let's create awareness. You know, this social media helps a lot. You got it now. Well, I will start. You know, a lot of people are ignorant. A lot of people are still uncivilized. You get what I'm talking about? A lot of people don't make use of their brains. They don't make use of their brains. They don't think. They just act on what people here say or how they have been conditioned. You know what I mean? Some people act on how they were conditioned. Like, now, where do I even begin? I just want more people. Now people are joining. Well, so now let me come. Let me come now. Let me make these lights on now. Okay. Listen to me attentively. Listen to me attentively now. I'm in the mood to talk. To be honest, you know, I like keeping it real. I like being real. When I was living in Africa, growing up, when I was living in Africa, I hated homosexuals or hate lesbians without knowing them. I never even, there were some people I saw that they said these guys are homosexuals. Just what the society wants you, how the society condition you, especially in Africa. Listen, growing up in Africa because of religion, Christianity and Islam made us a kind of to hate people that did us nothing. Man, I want to speak this night. I want to speak this night. So, what happened was, when I hear homosexuals, I said, man, these people are bad. I was even like, I felt like, man, if I meet them, I'm going to I'll beat the hell out of them. Because of the people that were around me, their own thoughts about homosexuals and negative thoughts about homosexuals and lesbians. That was how I thought about them. I saw them as evil people. Listen attentively. Until I traveled abroad. I told you guys I came here at an early age. Until I traveled abroad. So when I came here, my thoughts about homosexuals gradually began to change. So I happened to have some of them as customers when I had hairdressing salon. I've had opportunity of, conversing, discussing with some of them, relating with some of them, like just talking with a lot of them. I found out that many of them are, first of all, human, and many of them are kind. So, listen attentively. So, when I got married, here, I still had that impression, like hating people for who they are. Like I hate, then, like I felt, I had hate for homosexuals. So then my woman said, I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't have such hate for them, that they did me nothing wrong. My ex-woman then, I was older than her. You know that African mentality, she told me, these people did me no wrong, did not commit any evil act against me or against anybody. Why should I hate them? That was when I began to make use of my brain. Why hate somebody who did you nothing wrong? So that was what made me to change my mind, the way I saw homosexuals and lesbians. Man, this night you are welcome to this broadcast. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, there was one homosexual who lived in Abuja. The name was Abuja Area Mama. So I saw on TikTok on the news that the guy, or he was murdered 2 days ago by unknown person. And I have watched that guy's videos sometimes, and like few times I've watched his video. And that was some time ago. And that was it, before the news reached me this evening. And that was why I came out. Well, that happened in Nigeria, Abuja. The thing is, we often talk about building Africa, developing Africa, loving ourselves. Why are we so hateful? It's just like you see some people hate Christians, some Muslim believers hate Christians. You also see some Christians hate Muslims in Africa. Now, when you tell the Muslims who are hating on Christians, what did Christians do to them? They have nothing to talk about. They hate them because of their religious beliefs. Now, when you ask some Christian fanatics why they hate Muslims, these are citizens of the same country, they will not tell you actually what Muslims did to them. They just hate them for being Muslims. Some hate them for their Muslim attire, or their beliefs, or even maybe their culture or their tradition. The same way. Now I want to ask you, and I want to tell you, you are not supposed to hate somebody that did you no wrong. We live in abroad, and every day you see us talk against racism. Every day you see us discuss white people came to Africa, enslaved us, white people colonized us, white people are mistreating us in Europe, in abroad. Then, we have made videos. One of my videos where I spoke against racism has now reached 350,000 views. The whole Africans are commenting, talking about Europeans. You that is watching me, have you seen any European unalive a homosexual, somebody because that person is a homosexual? Now listen to me. Have you seen European, anybody unalive a woman because she's a lesbian? Have you seen it? But these are the people you aspire to be like. You want to come to Europe and live. And when you come to Europe, if you come to abroad, you live with these people and you tolerate them. But in Africa, you cannot tolerate them. You cannot tolerate them in Africa. You go to embassies. Europeans, the West, they tolerate you. That is, man, I don't understand Africa. We are our own enemies. We are our own enemies. Well, I'm here to say, and this is what I represent, you've got no right to take life you did not create, number one. Number two, man, let me tell you something about myself. I do make out time to think about certain things in life. If somebody is a homosexual or a lesbian, how does it concern me? How does it concern me? The person is not blocking my way. The person is not hurting me in anywhere, anyhow. It's not hurting me in any way. That person, that woman or that man is living his or her life. That person is not taking food from my table. Why should I hurt him or her? Why should I hurt him? This is another person's. You have no right. You have no reason to condemn anybody that did you no wrong. You have no reason to judge nobody. And some of the people that do these things, on Sundays you see them go to church. On Fridays you see them go to mosque. See, listen, let me tell you. Homosexuals or lesbians, are they the ones that made your country difficult? Are they the reason why you are suffering? Why hate them? I want to tell now. I want to ask you. You have even look at your corrupt politicians. Look at your politicians. Look at your country. Nothing is moving. Are homosexuals or lesbians, are they the reason why you are suffering, why your economy is collapsing? I'm asking you. You see, this is a typical, I've seen even videos where they caught homosexuals in some African countries, began to beat them. Some were even, they applied jungle justice on some of them. Why are Africans like this? Why are Africans like this? And these people, man, why take somebody's life? See, however anybody wants to live her life or his life, that's the person's business. When are you going to learn? When are you going to wake up and say, people? You see some so-called educated people, so-called prominent men, you say, why take the life of somebody that did you no wrong? Why take, even when you see corrupt, even these cross-dressers, listen, these cross-dressers, these homosexuals or lesbians, listen, they are not the kidnappers. Precious, I appreciate you. These cross-dressers, they are not the kidnappers. They are not armed robbers. They are not kidnappers. They are not armed robbers. They are just living their lives. They are not the ones, they are not your politicians. Why hate your fellow humans? I always say here, I always say on this platform, I said, you owe people one thing, which is love. Oh no man, nothing but love. Why should my way of life hurt you when I'm not standing on your way? I'm not standing in your way in any how. Imagine, let's say now, I live in Europe here, and I'm living my life. Why should it bother you? It is my life. We are not, see you. We are not related in any way. We are not related in any. You know where I have problem with some African people? They see these government officials. They see corrupt government officials and they look the other way. They see armed robbers. They see armed robbers, kidnappers. Sometimes they know about a kidnapper in their neighbor. They will not, they just look for anybody that is vulnerable. They can destroy, they can defeat, they attack them. The weak in the society. You see why I told you guys that I cannot live in a country where people are oppressed. The poor are oppressed. Homosexuals are oppressed. Lesbians are oppressed. And you talk about what is democracy. Do you know what? People should live their lives in freedom and liberty. The race, if actually or hell, the race is between you and your creator, not between you and any man. The race, if you are talking about heavenly race, it's not between me and you. It's not between you and your father. It's not between you and your this. It's between you and your creator. This is why I have problem with some religious people, religious fanatics, extremists, people that claim to the Muslim extremists, fanatics, and Christian fanatics. When we talk about Muslim fanatics, you talk about people that kill in the name of Allah. You say they are fighting, say you blasphemed their Allah. For that reason, they say you blasphemed, and they unalive you. How can you take human life because of Allah you've not seen or God you've not seen? You don't even know if he exists or not. This is the real. You've never seen it. You were told stories. They gave you a book. They gave you a book. You read it in a book. But human being that you are seeing physically, you are supposed to show love. You failed to show love. And in the first place, you have no right to take laws into your hand. Which kind of God or Allah that cannot fight for himself? So you that is the created want to fight for the creator. A God that cannot fight for himself. Who asked you to fight for God? You see, this is where humans, that's why I tell you, religion was man-made. Because a lot of people were given false religious doctrines. You were not taught well. Many. Life and religion should be about love. That's why they say, even in any religion should be about love thy neighbor as thyself. See, some of these lesbians or homosexuals, have you ever made that time to speak to them one-on-one and ask them, why are they like that? I told you guys here in Europe, I learned about dialogue, how to talk to people. Here in Austria, we talk about Besprechung. Tuma Besprechung, let's talk. When you make time to talk to people, that's when you begin to feel them, reason with them. That's when you will see the human in them. It could be that some of these people are like that naturally. It could be that some people kind of, influence them to be like that. it could be poverty that made them to be transgenders, because in Africa, your government is not there for you. Yes, it could be poverty that made them transgenders. Some claim to be born like that. See, when you talk to a human being, that is civilization. That is, when you talk to a human being, that person, give that person that chance to express himself or herself. Let him, that is, hear people out. And when you hear people out, you see the human in them. You feel for them. Many of these girls, these women you see that are into prostitution in Africa, in Europe, in many parts of the world, many of these women that are into prostitution did not intentionally want to be prostitutes. There is no sane person that will like to be selling her body to strangers. Only few of them are into it for the fun of it. But a lot of them don't even like that profession. It was difficult situations that made many of them to go into prostitution. Though I'm not justifying it. Now, why do we keep talking against corruption and bad governance? It is because most of the people you see, some people were born into poor families that they don't even know how to survive, and the government is not there for them in Africa. There are families that have been poor for generations, and they don't know the way out. They don't know how to break the chains of poverty. Have you ever experienced hunger? When I was in school, at the time I got broke, there were days I went without eating. It was a horrible experience. Even now, there are days I go fasting. There are days I stay 2-3 days without eating. And I know how it is for one to be hungry. See, there are some people, they have no place they can call home. Are you listening to me? There are some people, they have no place they can call home. That is, wherever they go and parking, if they rent an apartment and pay for 1 year in Africa, the next year they have no money to pay again. They will owe the landlord. Their children are out of school. That's why you see child labor later everywhere in Africa. You see 10 years, 9 years old children go start hawking on the streets, selling things, whatever, because of poverty. Why that poverty we are talking about? Because the government doesn't support anybody in Africa, many African countries. So I've told you guys stories. I've seen many families who the landlords came and threw out from the house. These guys became homeless. Some had no place to go. Even rain fell and spoiled their properties. Yes. You know what is called extreme poverty, or you may call it abject poverty. That the man is hungry, the father is hungry, the mother is hungry, the woman is frying akara. The children are not, they are struggling to survive. As children grow, they see these sufferings that their parents are going through, and they are going through. That's why you see some girls say whatever it takes, they want to go and make money and break the chains of poverty. The government is not there. The state government is not there. Nobody is there to help them. In Europe here, while you see there are less crime in Europe here and people are comfortable, is because the government supports social benefits and the rest of them. So it's a kind of curtailed some bad behaviors. Why should you go? They say, some people you see, let's look at the other side of the coin. Some people you see that are criminals in Africa ordinarily are not supposed to be criminals. But it was difficult situations that pushed them. Let us look at the other side of the coin. See, there are some people that are they say a hungry man is an angry man. There are people, if the government is supporting them, they wouldn't go into crime. All these people that are scammers, online scammers, that are into robbery and all sorts of them, when they look, they have no means of surviving, no source of income. And the mother is in the village hungry, the father is in the village hungry, and he has no money to pay rent. No employment. He finished school, maybe graduated, nothing. You know, when life beats you down, if government pays these people maybe, let's say, 15 euros in a month, many of these guys wouldn't go into crime. There are so many people, if they can feed and pay their rent, they will not risk their lives. This is why I keep telling you, I said, black people are very heartless, from top to bottom. This boy, this man that they unalived in Abuja because of his gender, because he's a homosexual. They said, they claimed because maybe some haters did it. How about all these petty tips? I've seen Africans, practice jungle justice on people that stole telephone, people that stole laptop. You know what? They unalived them, set them ablaze. African people, heartless people. And how do you feel watching your fellow human being die a painful death? How do you feel watch a human, you see, there is something about this life. It's not being tough. The good thing about this life is whatever a man soweth, that he shall reap. You see, my people believe in reincarnation. Indians believe in reincarnation. So many other societies believe in reincarnation. There is nobody that can tell you correctly what happens after death. But a lot of people believe that if you commit evil in this life, you will come back, you will reincarnate. And when you come back, that is when you are going to receive the punishment of your past actions. You may be born a crippled person. You may be born physically fit, but your days on earth will be miserable. That is why sometimes when you see people, suffering, going through difficult times, there are times you just look the other way around, because you don't know what that person did in the past life. I've told you guys, when I was born, they told me the man that reincarnated me. And people, it's not even only African, English, even Europeans. Europeans believe in reincarnation. Indians, every part of this world. See, that's why sometimes some people will tell you, and it could be, your hellfire will be when you reincarnate. You begin to receive the punishment of your action in your first life, in your past life. You see, there are people who believe In this life, if you do good, that is, if you live right and do good, if you don't hurt people, when you pass on, when you die, when you reincarnate, you will have a very good and soft life. And that is what they call heaven. That's your heaven. You'll be a star, you'll be celebrated. Things will be going well for you, depending on how good you were in your past life. Well, whichever way, I want to tell you that there is force here on earth, that there is supreme being, there is spirituality, that whatever evil or good you do in life, you must receive the reward. You will definitely never escape it. You will not escape it. Mind how you live your life. You see, some people, you see, have committed atrocities and nobody knew, and they were not caught. Maybe you murdered somebody. You kidnapped somebody, demanded for ransom. You did a lot of evil. You stole what does not belong to you. Nobody saw you. And you failed. You've escaped punishments. And you mix with the society. Or you relocate, come abroad, and mix with regular guys. You are not yet free. You are not. There is nothing you do in this life that you will not get the results. If you sow good, you will reap good. If you sow evil, you will reap evil. Have this in mind. And some people get instant punishment for their evil actions. And some people get instant favor or blessings for their good deeds in life. Some it comes later on in life. Now, I'm making this video. I don't know who is watching. I want to tell you, it will do you no good to hate somebody you do not know. You are not even, if a man is a homosexual or if a woman is a lesbian, is that person related to you? Are you feeding the person? Are you paying the person's rent? Are you clothing the person? Are you taking care of the person's financial, responsibilities? What is your own? You have your own problems in life. You've not even solved your problems in life. Why are you bothered about another person's life? I don't understand it. Even if you've solved all your problems, the way somebody chose to live her life or his life shouldn't be your business. Why are you hurt? Why are you feeling bad just because somebody is the way he is or the way she is? I know some people may come here and say, look, you are religious. See, let me give you a biblical example. I know sometimes I make reference from the Bible. Look, let me give you let me make biblical reference. There was a woman in the Bible, a prostitute, who they wanted to stone to death. I forgot. The Bible did not mention the name of the woman, but she was referred as a prostitute. So they gathered to stone that prostitute to death. And before they did that, they brought that prostitute to Jesus Christ. Listen to this story. Before stoning that woman, they brought that woman to Jesus Christ and inquired his mind, his opinion. They inquired of him. They asked him. They told him, see, this woman is a prostitute. Look at, she's been blah, 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 blah. You know, humans. You are always quick to point out the fault of others, but you don't point out your own fault. You are not concerned about your own flaws. So when they asked Jesus what are they going to do with this prostitute that they want to stone this woman to death? Did you know what Jesus answered them? He said, he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone. Listen attentively. Jesus said to the crowd that wanted to stone that prostitute to death, he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone. Now look at what happened. All of them dropped the stones they were having in their hands and went away. So that means the mob that wanted to stone that prostitute to death, they were sinful men, evil men. You see how the people judge others while they are even not better. Just the case of kettle calling pots black. These guys that wanted, this is the same thing that happens in Africa, where when somebody commits a crime, you see mobs go unalive the person. At times they set the person ablaze. You that unalived a thief or somebody you claim that stole something, you are not without sin. Imagine where a Yahoo boy, a scammer, online scammer, is among the mob. A liar. That is a gossiper. Somebody who have aided crime. You conspired to rob somebody. You conspired to do evil. You've snitched on somebody. You've snitched. Do you know a lot of people are snitchers? They snitch on others. Yes, you don't know that these are evil acts. These are evil. See, these are sins. Before you do certain things, make sure your hands are clean. Before you do certain things, make sure you are without sin. One good thing about this life is, whatever a man soweth, that he shall reap. You see the person that's unalived, that's transgender. The person that's unalived, that transgender, that kind of person will not have peace. You see, if I always say it here, never you make the mistake of taking human life. Never you make the mistake of having blood on your hands. Not even by mistake. Not even by mistake. If you know the spiritual, people are joking. You think you are being tough. You think it ends here. See, while now I'm grown, as I get older, I mind my business. And I like, doing my own thing. Let me tell you guys a story. And this story, I'm just going to take it up. I'm not going to go deep. Because this is a real life story. When we came here, there was a man. Well, let me just leave it. let me just leave it. There are some people, when they cross the bridge, they will demolish that bridge so that others will not cross it. When they cross the bridge and succeed, you see them demolish that bridge so that others behind will not cross it. If you are such a person, you are not clean. And you have no moral rights. You have no right to judge or condemn anybody. Now, you know, here in abroad, people got documents different ways. I've got to say it. I wanted to drop a real life story, but maybe when I'm in the mood, I will tell you what somebody did. And that person that did it today, the person is receiving it. He may not know why he's receiving it, and that is why you should always abstain from evil. When you see where they are conspiring, where they are planning evil against anybody, run. Run so that it will not affect you. So you see here in Europe, it's not even black people. Communists, Eastern Europeans, Middle East, Arabs, black people, others, they do it. Some people did contract marriage. That is, they paid somebody to marry them and get documents. You got it now. There are some people, when they hear that somebody did contract marriage, do you know what they usually do? They go inform the police or the authorities that at times that person may be a friend. They will snitch on their closest friend. They will go tell the police, the magistrates, see, this person did not, conduct real marriage. That marriage was a contract marriage. You see the police step in, destroy that. Sometimes the person will be sent back. Again, you see, most times I talk about running the streets. There are people that are running the streets. Now, if a man or a woman decides to run the streets, it's not my business. Did you get it? If you are running the business, I can never and never snitch on anybody that is running on the streets. What I can do is I come online and talk generally. I will tell you the implications that you are going to spoil your chances. If they catch you, you go to prison. And if you try it in certain countries like Muslim or Asian countries, they may even, take your life if they catch you. I will tell you the implications of what you are doing. That is the thing. But to go snitch on you, I will never snitch on you. I've never done it and I can never do it. That is me. If you like, you can scam people from here till it's not my business. It is your life. But you see, this is my platform. I will continue to use this platform to educate people. I will continue to use it to tell you, look, if you are stealing from people, if you are scamming people, it has consequences. I will tell you, that is my job. That is why I'm here, to guide you, to tell you what to expect. If you are a murderer, I will tell you, see, you are not going to go scot-free. You are not, anyhow you want to, juju is not going to stop it. Voodoo, juju, even when you, see, you may say after you repent, even if you repent 1,000,000 times, you must you must receive the consequences of your evil acts. If you like, carry Bible and Quran, take sackcloth. So, if you are the kind of person that snitches on people, your hands are not clean. If you are the kind of people that You snitch on your best friend husband, your best friend wife. Even it's not right. It's not right. As we grow, we get older and we learn that there are certain things. Some people may say it is everybody's business. It is not. Not everything is your business. In fact, some people lost their lives because they involved themselves in what they shouldn't involve themselves in. Yes. Ye- Let me tell you some certain things about spirituality. I've seen people that went to Dibia, Babalawo, Juju priest, or some South Africans call them witch doctor. I listen. I've seen people that went to witch, I've not gone, but I've seen people that went there and they told me their experiences. When you go to a native doctor or witch doctor, whatever, depending on the kind of charm you want to prepare, the first thing the doctor, the juju man will ask you, is your hand clean? Even, there are times when you suffer spiritual attack and you want to be free from spiritual attack. When you go to a certain place, what they want to do is, what they will try to find out is to know if your hands are clean. If your hands are clean, they will tell you that nothing is going to happen to you because you did not offend the person that is fighting you, that is attacking you. The person is just attacking you out of envy, jealousy, or whatever. So in most cases, they don't succeed because your hands are clean. But if you wronged that person, oh boy, you find trouble. This is why, if you are the person that at fault, if you wrong the person, to free yourself requires, it's going to be an uphill task. So, sometimes when you go to native doctors to go complain, say you want to attack somebody, want to fight somebody, good native doctors will tell you, they will ask you, what did the person do to you? Is he owing you? Did he take what belonged to you? How did this person offend you? Then you begin to say, if that person did not offend you in any way, you are fighting a lost battle. Because the person's hands are clean. Even when that case is taken to the spiritual realm, now you go collect. You are the person that will suffer because you are fighting somebody that did not do you wrong. Now, see, even when people provoke you, intentionally or unintentionally, at times the best thing is to run away from problem. I know there are some provocations that you cannot resist, but try as much as you can to run away from problem. That's why they say a wise man controls his temper. You know why? When you start exchanging words or struggling with that person, that fight, that struggle, you want to prove you are superior, stronger. It may result to something else. Do you understand me? Before you know it, you see somebody collapse, fall down. You think it's before you know it, the person has passed on. Is dead. And maybe nobody is in the room. And you don't want to go to prison. You begin to cut the body pieces. You want to dispose the body. In the process, you'll be caught. There are some avoidable situations That is, there are some cases that there are some people, there are avoidable circumstances that you as a human being say, oh boy, carry your problem, they'll go. You are strong, you meet your kind on the way. You get it? There are avoidable situations that you yourself, that's why they say your destiny is in your hand. It is in your hand to avoid certain things. Are you listening to me? To be honest, I have a wife at home. Sometimes we misunderstand ourselves. My wife would like to open eye. How many times are you going to say you want to prove you're strong? You will injure somebody. Some of this what's it called? Domestic violence. Sometimes the man or the woman did not intentionally want to unalive out of where they are struggling. Leave me. Before you know it, knife will enter somewhere. And you think maybe by mistakenly the person want to shoot the head, the knife will come here or enter dangerous, part of the body. And the person will fall and bleed to death. You've committed murder. Then what happens? Your life is ruined, or you'll be on the run all the days of your life. And even if you run, you will not have peace. You will not have peace. So many people you will see on daily basis, you see on the street, you are living, some of them, if you know what they have done in secret, what is troubling them, you will shake your head. Some don't, that is, why do you think they say there is no peace for the wicked? There is no peace for the wicked. You think it's a joke. The wicked, they have no peace. They don't. Don't hate nobody that did you no wrong. That's just why I came out this evening. You cannot, there are some people, Europeans, they hate black people, but they don't even, they hate black people without knowing black people. There are some people, they see you on the streets, you are African man, they hate you. These people are ignorant. Some people, they see you on the streets, they see you, they conclude you are a poor man because you are dark-skinned, living in Europe. They don't know that you have a better life, much better life than them. Don't judge nobody. Don't judge and don't hate nobody. You see some African people, a lot of them, talk bad about homosexuals. Talk bad about what did they do to you? What did they do? It's their life. You are not their creator. It is not in your hand, in your power to judge them. You see me, I say it the way it is. I'm not creating content to impress anybody. I create content to educate people and create awareness. Don't hate anybody that did you no wrong. If I choose to dress like a woman now, if I wear gown and put on wig, how is it your problem? How am I disturbing your business? Reason with me. If I'm putting on wig, if I wear gown now, how am I disturbing your peace? If somebody's way doesn't appeal to you, what you've got to do is you look the other way. You look the other way. That is maturity. Allow people to live their lives. I told you guys the same thing. The way you see so many African people hate so many of them. Even some content creators come online and speak ill against homosexuals. When I watch some videos, I say, these guys, these are little boys. These people don't know. You speak ill. If there is heaven, if heaven exists, you may be surprised that these people you call homosexuals, you will see them in heaven because of their doings. You don't know how many lives they have impacted positively. You don't know it. That's why you are not supposed to judge. There could this guy, this boy, this man that they murdered in Abuja. There could be people that depend on him for survival. Maybe parents in the village he was feeding. There could be people he was paying their school fees. People that depend, the immediate family members that depend on him for survival. If he is into prostitution, did you know why he is doing that prostitution? Maybe he is doing that prostitution to help his poor parents and siblings in the village or somewhere. And now, because you claim you know better, you murdered him. You did not murder only that cross-dresser. You also murdered those that depended on him for survival. You don't know. It goes in chains. It's just like these guys that say they are scammers. When you, listen, when you scam a man, a husband, the owner, or a wife, the breadwinner of the family, who has children, a man that has children, that the children are depending on their father to survive. Like you took the money the man is using to feed his children, pay their school fees, parents. What you did is you murdered the man, you murdered the children, you murdered everybody. To murder somebody is not only when you use knife or use gun. When you render somebody's finance, when you steal all the person has to survive, you've murdered the person. You did not only murder that person, you murdered all those that depended on him for survival. You don't know. And remember, whatever a man soweth, he shall reap. Guys, this is me. Lizzie Clark, let me tell you, whether it was because of his lifestyle or another reason that he was unalived, nobody has rights to murder anybody. No, there is no reason for that. There is no reason. In fact, it is better. Men have told many stories. Instead, go. You see this life, men have seen things. I will keep creating. Let the person go. The person, sometimes, there are people, they are alive, they are wishing for death, but death is not forthcoming. Some people will be in this life, they will, you see, I've said it, it's not every life is a good life. That is not every life. It's not everybody that is alive is enjoying. Not every life is a good life. Not every long life is a good one. Some people are meant to stay alive, to suffer the punishment of the sins of their actions. My sister, Lizzie, that's why we talk about one, being mindful of the kind of company you keep. The kind of company, I've been saying it every day. But company or no company, you've got no reason to take human life. You got it. But the good thing is about this life is some people will live and they will wish for death, but death will not come. Yeah. There is there is no excuse to give. You see, that's why I love Europe here. They value human life. And if you commit crime, be sure to be apprehended. You must be caught. You must be caught. Yes. If it were to be in Europe here now, the police will step in. Fingerprint experts will step in. The body of that guy, they will catch the DNA, the fingerprints, everything about, the person, the culprit, the person that's on, everybody involved will be captured, will be caught. That's Europe for you. If it is the Austria I know, it will not take 24 hours, even few hours, that person, they will know the identity of the person that did it. This is what is called Western world. It will not take hours for them to know the identity of the person. The only thing is the person may be on the run, but wherever you run, one day you will be declared wanted, the whole European Union. Your photo, your identity, everything about you will be distributed. You will be declared wanted. You see, people do these things because lazy. America is a big country. America is not like Austria is. You can Austria has one of the highest security in the whole world. Austria, don't joke. This country has one of the highest security in the whole world. You cannot commit crime here and go scot-free. And if there is action, maybe kidnapping, robbery, or whatever, under 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, the police will round up the whole place. I told you guys what happened with helicopters safe. Like 2011, I told you guys the story of when somebody tried to a criminal wanted to steal money from a supermarket near me. What I saw, the kind of helicopters I saw that day, I've never seen it before. 3. If you see the kind of searchlights that is moving, the lights they had, moving, searching everywhere. If you see what I saw that day, you know that, man, some countries in Europe secured their country properly. Well, guys, I came out to speak my mind. Don't hate people who did you nothing. And if you are into evil acts, I'm urging you, I tell you, change your ways. They say, he who lives by God dies by God. You got what I mean? Anybody that lives by God will die by God. And you know this blood speaks. I've said it many times. Blood speaks, it has a voice. Too powerful. Don't joke. So guys, I want to say this is the second time I'm going live this evening. I just want to use this opportunity to create awareness. Don't hate nobody that did you nothing. Homosexuals, lesbians are not the problem. They did not cause the economic hardship in your country. Bank book appreciates you. They did not cause the economic hardship in your country. They are not the reason why you don't have electricity. I appreciate you, bank book. Homosexuals or lesbians are not the reason why you don't have electricity in your country. Homosexuals or lesbians are not the reason why you don't have good medical facilities in your country. Homosexuals are not the reason why you don't have good roads in your country. They are not the reason why you have high level of insecurity in your country. Why hate them? Why don't you look at the people that caused your problems and you are not looking their direction? You are just after somebody that was living her life. Because you feel you can attack. You feel the person is weak, you can fight, but you cannot fight the politicians that caused your wars, your problem. You see how hypocritical many of humans can be. The people that are stronger than you, that cause your problems, you don't near them. But you fight the weak ones in your society that did not cause you any problem. How much is your country's currency to dollar? How much the food price? Are homosexuals, are they the cause of the high cost of food prices? Are homosexuals or lesbians the cause of fuel prices in your country? You are buying fuel at expensive rates in your country. Are homosexuals the cause of it? Why don't you reason as humans? That's why you see some Western country called Africa dark continent. The way you reason, before you carry certain actions, you have to make use of your brain. Why do you want to even go do it? You are queuing in line at various filling stations, buying fuel at expensive price. Are homosexuals the cause of it? You are supposed to direct your anger at the cause of your problem, not at someone that is living his or her life. Africans. That's why some people will come and develop Africa. Come and develop Africa. How do you want to develop Africa with this mentality? You are quick to judge, quick to condemn, quick to commit crime, to destroy. Man, shake it. Just reason with me. All these things I said. Before you hate somebody, is that person the cause of your problem? Just think like a rational human being. You that is watching me, before you hate somebody, is the person the cause of your problem? Did the person stop you from traveling abroad? Is the person the reason why you are buying food stuffs expensive, buying fuel expensive? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. If somebody is a homosexual, a lesbian, a prostitute, the person is doing it with his or her body. Yes. This guy that they unalived was using his body, not another person's body, to do whatever. It is his body, not your body. It was his body, not your body. Africa. That's why you see some people, they say they are not going back to Africa anymore. Say, man, the mentality is too backward. That's why you see some people say they don't want to go back to Africa. You see some people, some human beings will go online and be talking rubbish. Some human beings will go online and be talking rubbish. Somebody that is living her life, you will carry the case on your head. The person is not owing you. You have no business with that person. You are not paying the person's bills. You are not paying the rent. You are not buying the clothes. You are not solving the person's problem. You will be fighting who is not fighting you. And if the person is poor, you cannot feed the person. If these guys, cross-dressers, have no food to eat, you don't feed them. You will not contribute nothing. You don't pay their rent. What is the problem of the black man? You see, these people that talk ill of homosexuals, that talk down on homosexuals, you still see them go to embassies and apply for visa. See, Oluwasegun said he does not have problem with homosexuals, but don't carry condom. Listen, Oluwasegun, where are you living? Are you living in the West or are you living in Africa? If you are living in the West, you are seeing them every day. You meet them at your workplaces and you tolerate them and you cannot do shit. And if you are living in the West, if they come to your domot, you are not going to do nothing. So if you can tolerate them, not even tolerate, if you can live with them in abroad, why can't you live with them in your home country? Yes. Why can, if you are living here, you don't utter a word. You don't say nothing when you see them. Because you know, if you do, the law will come out against you. It's not your business. You cannot carry African mentality and come to Europe. Now you said don't infringe it on you. Now I understand you. That's what, okay, now I understood you. That one I agree with you. You don't use it to disturb anybody. The same thing I keep talking about religion. The same thing I keep talking, don't use your religion to disturb nobody, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim. Your belief should be between you and your creator. Has nothing to do with me. Your belief, don't disturb me with what you believe in. Your belief it's between you and your creator. Don't even try to convert me. You got it? Don't try it. Keep it. Run your race. Let me run mine. Now, let me go further. Somebody asked me what I believe in. Good question. I believe in humanity. Yes. And I believe in me. I believe in showing my neighbors love. I believe in me. Because I'm seeing me. I am the person, I make my decisions. I decide how my life is going to turn out. That's why I believe in me. I don't believe in what I cannot prove. So I cannot believe in what I cannot prove. You are telling me stories about heaven and hell and the other thing about prophet. Which prophets? My ancestors are the real prophets. Stella with me long time. You just join us when the program is about to Stella, where have you been? You joined us when the program is about to finish. Then you've got to go to my YouTube page and rewatch the program later on. If you have YouTube accounts, you go to YouTube and rewatch. I've not seen you for some time now. How are you doing, Stella? How are you doing? You are busy taking care of your grandchildren. That's a blessing too. Oluwasegun, that's great. You know, let people, you know, see, if you come to Europe now, Europe is changing. You see Muslims and Christians. You see Muslim, live your life. Don't use your life to disturb anybody. Man, we've got a lot to talk. Don't use your life to disturb nobody. But when I saw, because I watched that guy, I watched his videos sometime, and when I heard that the guy was murdered, man, I felt so bad. And why do that? Simply Juliet, my YouTube name is the same as my TikTok. My YouTube name is Uncle RODDY. Please go subscribe to my YouTube, please. Stella, subscribe. I'm about to hit 200 and I'm about 700 and something subscribers. I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers. Paradise asked me, what's my, this is not what Paradise. It seems this is the first time you are joining my broadcast. Now let me tell you, we run different topics on this channel, on this thing. Like today, I came out to discuss about this transgender that was murdered in Abuja. So maybe tomorrow we may discuss about refugees, African refugees in Europe. We discuss all topics, but now we are discussing something else. Stella, I saw that video you sent me. Stella, I saw that video of that, I don't mention the name, that video of the African American that was scammed. That African American woman that was scammed. You were not here the day I ran a program about it. Well, we are going to touch it tomorrow. I don't know. I usually like most of you American-based to be part of my broadcast, but you know, sometimes when I'm in the mood to, talk, I come in. I come earlier. I come in the morning. But tomorrow I'm going to wait. I'm going to run in the morning and run a program again in the evening when you guys will be awake. And then we are going to discuss that issue. Maybe I would bring people up to speak their mind tomorrow. Yes. Maybe I will bring people up to speak their mind tomorrow. That thing, that Nigerian scammers, that thing has destroyed the reputation of Nigeria. I saw African Americans, their comments about Nigerians. People, these guys are bringing disrepute to Nigeria. If you see, I read the comments of African American women and men, what they were saying about men, forget it. Even the name of Nigeria, these people, they have destroyed the name of Nigeria. And these are the same people that unalived a homosexual. These are the people that even murdered a homosexual in Abuja. You've destroyed the reputation of your country. And you still want to develop Africa after you claim to be hated. If you see the comments of people, man, the black man, man, where do we start? Where do we start? Even when we talk about cooling down and doing things right, even going to work, man, if you come to Europe now, Arabs, people from Middle East are taking over. They just cool down and they're penetrating the system. It's not crime, nothing. The black man wants life on a fast lane. He wants to get it today, tomorrow. That mentality that it has to be now. It has to be now. Nobody wants to wait for his time or her time anymore. They want to make it now. How old do you think I am? How old do you think? I'm in my 50s now. I'm close to 60. If you see me now, look at how many years I've struggled in my life. You know how many years I've struggled. Now a boy of 25 years will come to compete with a man of 60 years. Did you know the time I left Africa? What I've been through? My struggles. And if I begin to enjoy now, you cannot compare yourself with me because you've not even started. You still have years to work, fight for your life. Why are you in a hurry? You are 20 years, you want to live the life of a 60 years old man. You are 30 years, you want to live the life of a 55 years old man. You don't know that life is stage by stage. This is why a lot of people die premature death. Some people go force nature just to live big. If you see me, yes, if they see me, some people come and ask me, you cannot see everything. They say, for everything under the sun, there is a season and a time for it. And I do not know why elders, people who are supposed to be role models are not speaking up. Majestically, man, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of African American women who are looking for husband, real husband, Nigerian men are scamming them. Nigerian men, you've seen it on TikTok. Man, it is so annoying. These people, and they have no conscience, and they are not ready. Everything is about money. Life is not, man. Even, I don't, because these women, these African American women want to, they want to have African, a lot of them are lost. They want to identify with African brothers. I listened to a lot of them. Black people, African people, that was why they sold their people into slavery. That slavery wasn't, it wasn't a coincidence. Your sister, your African American, somebody you are supposed to protect, make feel at home, marry, and enjoy your life. They will take their money, even hurt the women, break their hearts, and move. You say you are tough, you are a strong man, you are rugged. So being rugged is to hurt people. Man, I've seen people that claimed to be rugged, and the way their life went is a story for another day. Many that they claim to, their story, they need to talk them. If you are a strong man, so being strong is to hurt the women that came your way. Olusegun, the guy went away with 53,000 US dollars. Her life saving. The guy went away with, we don't need to call tribe here because we don't call tribe, we don't call anything. The guy went away with the woman's $53,000. So many stories. How cruel can people be? You want to use another person's sweat, hard work, buy house, build car, enjoying. And you think it's gonna go well with you. I do not know the kind of mind. You know, I ran a program in the morning, in the afternoon. I spoke about people that lived lives on fast lane. Today, many of them are dead. Many are not. One of my cousin brother told me stories. They have no shame. See, I rather go hungry. Let me tell you, there are days I don't even, sometimes before my money, there are days, you know, I like buying things. I like it. If I want to eat, I eat. Sometimes I go, I buy things. Sometimes I buy things what I want. Sometimes I get broke, but nobody knows. And I don't disturb nobody. I wait till my money comes. I don't disturb. And I never, ever had the intention of taking from somebody else. I'm on social media. That's something I will never do. I can never. Why should I steal from somebody? Why should I? For what? Then I go start looking for jobs. I told you guys that when I came to this country, I was cutting hairs. Even the first job I did was I was Arbeit. I was hanging papers, advertisement papers on doors, paperwork. That was how I started eating. I did not involve myself into crime. The first job I did was Arbeit. Like, if you go, you hang paper on the doors. Stella, with me, they are not even doing it do you know how many scam messages I get every day? You know how many people that want to hack my TikTok page? Something I've been do you know how many people that tell me they want to have my telephone number so that they can they want to hack my TikTok. Black people. So their own is they want you to walk, and they come and they want to hack my TikTok page. You know how many people? If you see the story, is it because I don't have time to tell it? Somebody once wrote me, said he wants me to help him and bring out 1.5 million euros in Germany. I said, look at this person. You don't know me. You just came, you are living in Germany, you want me to help you and bring out, you did not see lawyers in Germany. He said I should call him, give him my telephone number. If I give him my telephone number, they will use that's all. Anybody that asks you for telephone number, don't give them. They want to use it to hack your account. They will tell you, they will send you a number, blah, 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 they hack your account. Yes, he does not know. When I see this message, they will tell me, call me, let's talk, bring your number, call me on this number, what's your, no, I say, look at these people. They think, I don't know what they think of me. You know it. I get like more than 30 people that want my number. They want to hack my TikTok page. Sometimes I ignore them. If you want, that's when if they hack the TikTok page now, they will begin to scam the people, the whole of they want to begin to scam people. They want to begin to scam people online. Scammers up and down. You don't want to do things right. You all what you came to this life to do. is to hurt people, to steal from people, to cause people pain. You say you are a strong man. The good thing about life is, whatever a man soweth, he shall reap. Man, when I was young, or do I say when I was younger, it was difficult to see a young man or young woman die. Young men or young, it was a taboo for a young man or a young woman to die when I was younger. Even when a man of 60, 65, 70 dies, they say the person died too young. But today, look at the rates young men, and especially young men, are dying because of their way of life. They know nothing about the spirituality of this life. They think life is just like that. They know nothing about it. See me, I don't want fast money, I'm still here. And you know the thing about this thing is, the people I came with in the 90s that ran the streets then, all the things they said they were able, I have achieved that thing a million times. I achieved even more than them. I'm still here. Children before them, I'm still here. Happier. And I don't wash my back because I owe nobody and I did not hurt nobody. I'm at peace with everybody. See me, you see me make videos, talk, this. No, nothing. I travel anywhere I want without fear because I did not scam nobody. I owe nobody nothing. And that's how I want. That is what being wealthy is. Being wealthy is, I don't owe you nothing. Me and you no get wahala. I did not steal from you. I did not. I did not steal from you. I did not offend you. I try as much as I can to stay on my lane. Continue. It's not everybody you take his or her money and go scot-free. Some human beings you see are deities. The joke. We go touch that area. I just came out to talk about this Abuja area mama that's they unalived. You may think you are tough, you are strong, you are hard man, they are hailing you. All these people that sing praises to you because you are tough, they will sing you to your doom. Hey, strong man, they will be hailing you, you feel. They will sing you to your doom. They will be hailing you. They will sing you to your doom. They will hail you to your doom. Men, you know the best life. The best life is, if you're walking, you walk without washing your back. Oga, madam, I owe you nothing. I did not offend you. So don't come at me. I didn't do you wrong. My hands are clean. I did you no wrong. That's the best life. If I buy cashew, orange, or cook food, I eat it with peace of mind. I don't even blink an eyelid, thinking maybe somebody is somewhere crying because I stole from that person. Somebody is somewhere cursing, crying, and you are eating. That food you are eating will not be a blessing, but a curse. Because somebody somewhere is crying, mourning, sighing because of what you did to that person. You think it's a joke. You say you are shopping because of women. You are shopping. Continue. Continue. They tell man, continue. When it go happen, when the thing go happen, they tell person, you say you are a strong man. Continue. Don't stop. Whatever a man soweth, he shall. You will know that this life is spiritual. Power there. Continue. Continue hurting people. Continue being a strong man. They know the same man. You're a strong man. Beat people. Do everything. Keep doing. You know they fight people. Keep fighting. No tire. Continue. Guys, let me end this broadcast here. It's already 9 o'clock and 30 minutes in Vienna. Definitely, there's a day of reckoning. Definitely. There's a day. I make sure, Bambuk appreciates you. I make sure, whenever I don't like, see, there are times people come to me, family members, friends. Uncle, I want to send you money to buy a car for me. I say, okay, madam, I know they do that. I'm not doing that business. People come, let me send money. Carry me, come abroad. I have money. I don't want to do. Because if anything goes wrong, they begin to blame you. Give me my money. They begin to scandalize. Before you know it, they'll be fighting you, hunting you. You did this. You made them. So whenever they come, please, madam, I don't sell cars. I don't carry people come abroad. That way I avoid problems. You have 20,000 euros, 50,000 euros, so please, no. That way, if I travel to Africa, I owe you nothing. Please, no vessel. I cannot do it. No verse. I cannot do it. So, I have my peace of mind. Sometimes, carry business that will give me 50,000 euro, 10,000. Please, I don't want to do. I don't want to do any business with anybody. You don't see anybody come here and say, I'm owing the person, I did the person. Velvet, Simon, exactly. Sugar Goats, I see you. Velvet, Simon, exactly. Many are looking for your problem. I try. Patrick Martins, I see you. Every minute, that's if you see how I am avoiding people. If you see how I'm avoiding people, they are coming from all angles. Now, so I keep dodging. If you see how I'm running from people, so that you don't pin anything on me, don't say I did. In fact, sometimes I dash them. I say, oh yeah, please carry go. Allow me to be. I don't have, but carry the go. Let me have peace. Carry go. Let me have peace. I don't have any car in Africa. In Africa, I have no car. Each time I go to Africa, I shut a car. Some people come, I want to give you my car. Use my car. I beg. I don't want. I have money to take taxis wherever I want to go. Yes. Give it. Come and take key. Don't be. No, please. No, I don't want. I have money. If I have at least I can afford to take taxi, and I can but I enter Okada or Keke. Yes, you may. If you see me inside Keke or Okada, don't be surprised. It's me. Stella Umia, this, I'm about to hit 60. If you see how I dodge people, and it is, some of them don't understand my life because I try to avoid problem. Many times you see some people come, Nah, they want to. I said, I don't have idea. I don't have idea. Embassy. Please don't give me money. If they want to give me money, don't give me, please. I don't want it. I want to be. Yes, now. Say before you know it, story you don't. The thing is, she has shopped my money. Blah blah blah. Story will enter. No, I don't want it. Let me. If it is gari I soak my gari with granules. I go to bed. Tomorrow I come here and run my program. I'm not in competition with anybody, to be honest. If you see me on top of Okada in Africa, it is me. If you see me inside Keke na Pepe, na me you see. So guys, yes. So guys, why should I? In the process of trying to impress people, trying to live big, you get yourself into problem. I don't even want to even associate with big guys. Are you getting me now? I don't even want to associate with the big boys. I want to be who I be. I want to be who I am. I don't want even to be in the league of big boys. Let them be big boys. Let me be who I am. Big boys, they throw money in, but let them be their big boys. So guys, let me end this broadcast here. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm going to go live on Saturday. I'm going to have our breakfast show. Man, just live your life. Be happy with what you have. I'm happy. If you are healthy and you have something to eat, you have a place to live, man, even if you build green, even if you build 20 rooms, you sleep only in one room. If you have 10 cars, you can only drive one at a time. You cannot even eat, you cannot eat a bucket of food. If I tell you today I ate only once because of my weight and high blood pressure, I had money to buy something I did not buy. I just ate small beans and small portion of rice, and I refused to eat. You got me now. You need to learn to be happy with what you have. Don't be greedy. Greediness will lead you into problem. Greediness, and you know the thing, some people, at the end of the day, fight your fight. Fight, there are basic fights. Struggles, like getting what to eat, providing food, clothing, shelter for yourself. That's it. Just something to keep you going in life. Something that you have, just be self-reliance. You don't need to beg, and you are good to go. You got it though. You are good to go. I just need, sometimes I get money, like 30 euros, I buy myself my cab, and then I'm happy. So guys, I want to say good night to everybody. Well, the Bible says, if possible, it says, if possible, be at peace with all men. If possible, be at peace with all men. Guys, Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stella, my sister, appreciates you. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's a way of supporting me. I want to say good night from here. Catch you tomorrow. Man, crime does not pay. My sister Lizzie, I appreciate you. Simply Juliet, I appreciate you. Bank Book, I appreciate you. Majestically Mane, I appreciate you. Patrick Martins, I appreciate you. Bosco, man, so many people, man. Velvet Vincent, God's last born. God's last Sugarcoat. Where's my sister Star? Is she in the building? Miss Mendes. Miss Mendes, I don't know where my sister is at. Man, you know, so many, Oluwa Shegun, I see you. A lot of people, man, I cannot, it's only when I remember the names, then I give you a shout out. EKGR, I don't know if you are here. How about my brother, Paul by Waters? Where is he? So many of my core followers. Well, if I did not mention your name, pardon me. You know, sometimes I forget. If I did not mention your name now, I'm going to mention it tomorrow. Okay. Benga, I see you. You know, when you make a comment, that's when your name will pop up. Benga, I see you. So guys, I want to say good night to everybody. If possible, try to rid yourself of hate. Try, before you hate somebody, think this way. What has this person done to you? Think, did the person do you any wrong? Don't just go about hating people because you saw others hating the person. Don't do it. As far as that person did you no wrong, please, let love lead. You see, sometimes I run my program here. My sister Mendes is here. My sister Mendes is here when I'm about to end the broadcast. Miss Mendes, why did you come late now? When we are about to end the broadcast, you just joined us. Maybe you are busy making money. Don't forget your own bro. You see, these are the owners of the page, Miss Mendes. These are the people. This lady. These are the people that own this page. Many of them. They have been here from the beginning, and they are still here. Even sometimes when I run good or bad program, they are there. They understood I am human. Even sometimes when my program, Stella Wumi is my sister. Sometimes I made so many videos about Yoruba people. Did you see her come fight me? I have so many Yoruba people here. More than half of my followers are Yoruba people. Go check my followers. Many. But did you see them fight me? I spoke the truth. Many of my followers are Muslims. Most of these, did you see them fight me? They come watch. Even we are friends. I drop. That's how life ought to be. That is how life ought to be. Try to understand the next person. You see Ishmael Jallo sometimes come here from Gambia that lives in Sweden. He was here yesterday. You don't come fight people because of race, religion, or whatever. See the human in them first. We are all humans. before tribe or religion or whatever. And you. This is one thing about white people, Europeans. I live here. Whether you are doing good or bad, you see a lot of them, they hold to each other. They applaud you. Vital soul. Good. To Max good. You are doing good. African people, do you want to pull your brother down? You want to bully the person. You want to humiliate the person. You want to embarrass. If these white people, even some of them have disabled children, still they push that child, encourage that child, tell the child that he is intelligent or she is intelligent, she can make it. The government will support them. African people will bully you. They'll bully you. Some will come to the person's cross-dresser. If somebody is a cross-dresser, that is the person's life. Tell the person it is his life. It is her life. What's your business? Well, thank God, man no be God. Man no be God. Tomorrow is another day. Guys, we are going to gather here tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Let me end the broadcast.